Ronnie used to wake up like he was coming out of a car crash he caused himself. No plan, no pause, just, where's my phone? What did I screw up? What's on fire? His mornings ran him. Notifications, panic, shame, and a brain already writing disaster scripts before his feet even hit the floor. Then someone read that line at a meeting. On awakening, let us think about the 24 hours ahead. We ask God to direct our thinking, especially asking that it be divorced from self-pity, dishonest, or self-seeking motives. Ronnie was like, my thinking is self-pity, dishonesty, and self-seeking. What's left if I divorce all that? Weather reports? His sponsor didn't laugh. He said, you don't need less brain, man. You just need different lighting. Then he dropped a line Ronnie couldn't shake. What if your whole day depends on the first 5 minutes? So the next morning, instead of doom scrolling, Ronnie laid there and tried something new. He stared at the ceiling and mumbled, okay, God, you run my thinking today. Burn out the self-pity, the lies I tell myself, and that little gremlin that makes everything about me. It didn't feel holy. It felt awkward and half sincere, like reading lines in a play he didn't audition for. But as the day went on, he noticed tiny shifts. When something didn't go his way, his first thought wasn't, oh, of course, this always happens to me. When he was tempted to exaggerate a story, he heard a quiet, just tell it straight. When he started to spiral about the future and future trip, another thought cut in. What do you actually need to do this hour? Again, nothing dramatic, just a little more space between his reflex and his response. And over time, he added another twist from the reflection. Every time the day went sideways, instead of declaring it ruined, he'd say, God, can we start over right now? New day, same calendar, new start? Sometimes he started over at 9 in the morning, sometimes at noon, sometimes at 4:17 standing in a parking lot with his heartbeat pounding from a conversation that went wrong. And he'd close his eyes for 3 seconds and think, kindle that fire again, light up my thinking. Let me begin from here instead of from my old story. It became his quiet superpower. Instead of, I blew it, so nothing matters, it turned into, I blew it, so this next choice matters even more. One night after a meeting, a newcomer told him, I keep waking up already behind. By 10 a.m., my day is wrecked. Ronnie said, yeah, I used to think morning decided everything too. But here's what I've learned. I do my best when I give God the first 5 minutes. And then I give him another 5 whenever my day slips out of his hands and back into my crazy. The newcomer frowned. So you're saying I can just start over like 100 times? Ronnie smiled. There were mornings I woke up and wanted out of the day, out of my head, out of this world. Now I wake up and realize I get to choose again who runs my thinking. The fear that used to try to kill me, or the love that keeps dragging me back to life. For a guy like me, the miracle isn't that I get another 24 hours someday. It's that at 3:17 in the afternoon, in the middle of a bad mood and a worse mistake, I can close my eyes and whisper, God, can we start over? And the answer, every single time, is yes. And with that, the story you just heard was written and based on today's daily reflection, a day's plan. I'm Sam, a grateful alcoholic. I hope to catch you for a new episode tomorrow morning. I love you all and have a blessed day.